Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here at Bankstown station and what a day I have chosen to come train spotting. So firstly, when I started to leave home, it started to rain. I thought, a bit of rain, never stopped me, no worries. And then as I'm on the bus here to Bankstown, I'm looking around the network as I typically do, and I notice that everything's come to a stop, and 10 minutes later I get the notification, system-wide communications issue. So it is quite the day to go train spotting. Not.
Train on platform 2 is the Lidcombe service. Train on platform 2 is the Lidcombe service. Stopping Yaguna Birong Regent's Park, Kerala and Lidcombe. Train on platform number 2 is your Lidcombe service.
Departing from platform 2, Lidcombe service, Waratah Series 2 set B21. And arrived on platform number 1 is Waratah Series 2 set B2 on a City Circle service.
Then
Birong, doors reopened.
Regent's Park, Barala and Lidcombe.
So I'm fighting the rain and train delays to see trains today.
The next train to arrive on platform 1 goes
yeah,
via Sydney.
Bankstown. If I get a free moment, I'll put my phone in a tripod and talk about some history of Bankstown and the future of Bankstown, which is coming soon. Bankstown station opened on the 14th of April 1909 and we are located approximately 18.7 kilometres from Sydney Central Platform number 1. Bankstown served as the terminus of the line until the line was extended to Regent's Park in the 1920s. So platform 2 here is the electric parcel platform. It was used until 1966 before that sort of service stopped running on the Bankstown line. In 2013, planning commenced to upgrade Bankstown station to become disability compliant with new stairs, lifts, ticket barriers, and the like. And of course you've got the original heritage style building here. But yeah, that's that was in 2013, work commencing starting in 2014 and finishing in 2015. For those who aren't familiar with Sydney's rail system, it's not known for recovering well from delays and the such. So this system-wide communications issue began at 10:30 AM and I'm meant to be on the network until about 7 PM tonight, filming at various stations. You'll see the next couple of videos coming up. And I'm just going to see how Sydney does in terms of recovering from this, and if we can recover before the start of the evening peak around 3-4 o'clock this afternoon. Hopefully we can. Shortly we'll have a City Circle service arriving alongside platform 1 And yeah. And for those of you who are not familiar with Sydney's system, or have been perhaps living under a rock, the Bankstown line will soon be converted to the Metro. Now, I'm not entirely too well versed on the topic of Metro and what exactly is happening here. It seems like they're building another platform. That could be wrong. But yeah, that's the current platform that has been built over here. And the Bankstown line between Bankstown and Sydenham will be closed, I think, sometime in 2024 for a whole 12 months to be fully converted. And trains will only run at the time between Parramatta and through Sefton, Regent's Park, and through Lidcombe. And then because they have to actually cut the power all the way to Birrong, so Bankstown, Yaguna and Birrong will be included as part of that closure. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. Do I think the Metro extension to Bankstown is a good project? Yeah, any public transport project is good, but of course there can be faults. In this case, I'm not sure Bankstown's the best place to just put it. It just seems like the wrong place to end the line. Could they have extended it to Liverpool? Yeah, they could have. Could they even just extend it to Lidcombe? Yeah. Even if they just cut it at Birrong, it makes more sense because it's more of a junction station. And now they're building a new interchange here at Bankstown. And I'll be interested to see how they integrate it, because it doesn't look like you're going to be able to cross here, and it looks like you're going to have to exit, go all the way down the road past the bus terminal, and then re-enter. That could change. Who knows what they're doing here? Plans, oh well, someone probably does, but I don't. But the plans are to integrate the Metro, connecting with trains from they're going to have a shuttle service apparently between here and Lidcombe that's going to run back and forth, and then they're going to reinstate what was the T2 line and run all stop services through Lidcombe, through Regent's Park, Sefton, and back down to Liverpool, and run it like that. I'll probably put an infographic on screen here if I can find one. But that's the plan. And then I'll be interested to see how they integrate it with Metro and what happens there. Is there going to be a buffer here, and then this is just going to be rebuilt platform so you can easily make the interchange, or is it going to be a bit of a nightmare and you have to exit and then re-enter down here to change to a different mode? As I said, there's benefits to every project. Could it be built differently? Yeah. But, that's the reality of it, Arriving on Platform 1, City Circle service. Series 2 set B23. That service I think was Punch Bowl. Anyway, Bankstown is a multitude of bus services with bus terminals on both sides of the line, with that side being Bankstown Central, a large major shopping centre. Lots of buses depart from here to various destinations around the network and around Sydney in general. But yeah, going back to the Metro point, it's going to drastically improve things. Like all the stations between here and Sydenham before, very few of them were fully accessible. In fact, most of them were, stairs only, good luck. And now every single one of those stations is going to be accessible, so it's going to improve accessibility, which is a great thing. and frequency is going to be good. So, it's going to remove the Bankstown line from the city circle, which is going to free up so much room on the city circle to boost the services on the Inner West and Airport, East Hills and Campbelltown lines. So it's going to dramatically improve everything across the network. You're going to get heaps of extra services and trains on the Airport and East Hills, and heaps of extra metro, a train every 4 minutes here at Bankstown during the peak. So in my thinking, yes, it could have been better. Yes, they could have chosen a better terminus. But when this opens in 2025, this is going to change the network so drastically that Sydney is going to look completely different when it comes to trains. And we might actually occasionally, some of our citizens might actually think we have a world-class system, despite the fact that most of them complain constantly about how bad our train network is. Like, mate, look at America. If you want to catch a suburban train there, it's once every hour, every half hour in peak, and good luck if you want to catch it middle of the day on a Sunday. You're not. But I think we have a great public transport system in here in Sydney, and it's great to see that we're actually working upon it, and rather than just leaving it to just operate as it is. Anyway, that's my little rant over. We'll follow along and watch a couple more trains. So, yeah. Tell you what, trains are quiet when you're not looking for them, eh? Take 1 second to look at my phone and 2 trains. A22 arriving, Lidcombe service, and MSET here on a city service.
Thank you.
The next train to arrive on platform 1 goes to City Circle via Sydenham. First stop, Punchbowl, then all stations to Sydenham, then St Peters, Erskineville, Redfern, Central, Town Hall, Wynyard, Circular Quay.
Attention customers on platform 2, the next train on platform 2 is your Liverpool service, stopping at Birong.
The train on platform 2 goes to
Shortly departing from platform 2, Waratah Series 2 set B6 on a Liverpool service. We'll be stopping at Birong, followed by Sefton, Chester Hill, and all stations to Liverpool. It's Leightonfield, then Villawood, isn't it? Yeah. Parramatta, Liverpool. It's been a while. And a train arriving on platform 1.
Platform 1 goes to City Circle via Sydenham. First stop, Punchbowl, then all stations to Sydenham, then St Peters, Erskineville,
A72 on a City
Central,
Circle
Town
service.
Hall, Wynyard, Circular Quay, St James and Museum. The next train to arrive on platform 2 goes to Lidcombe. First stop, Lagoon, then Lidcombe, Regent's Park, Corolla and Lidcombe.
Waratah Series 1 set A72 now departing for a City Circle service.
2 train to City Circle via Sydenham on platform 1 is delayed by approximately 6 minutes.
Anyway, for those who've gotten this far through the video,
The next
it's a little time to chat about my channel as a whole. It's just, you know, it might be time to, well, it's about time to throw in the bucket. I have filmed at every single station on the Opal network, and regular operations aren't that interesting anymore. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stop filming. I'm just going to probably tone down the regular videos, and the narration is probably going to end. I do have plans for things though, don't worry. It's just that these regular videos such as Bankstown and Wiley Park and Revesby Part 2 and Arncliffe Part 2, that sort of stuff, gonna end. I'm gonna sort of go on my own sort of tangent, and it'll still be transport themed, don't get me wrong. It'll be things that I want to do, because it's just, I've been to every single Opal station and there's only so much you can film before you're beating a dead horse, you know? So I'm going to be, you know, filming at my own leisure and things that I want to film. So there'll be more heritage operations. There'll be, you know, days out and stuff that I want to see and do. Heritage and freight will be my main priority, but I do have plans for like a road tripping plan where it's like 10 days long. The next goal is, of course, to visit every single station in the state, and that's going to take a few more years. I mean, you know, as 3 big road trip plans that I have, which are the main north, and cover all the stations up there, the main south, cover all the stations down there. It'll, of course, include visits to the capitals of Queensland and Victoria, Brisbane and Melbourne, and there'll be coverage in both those cities. These are big plans that I have for 2024 and beyond. But, you know, this regular content that I'm filming here, sort of going to die off. I'm going to film things that I want to film. And, you know, and the narration side of things is probably going to die off as well. Except for maybe those road trips. You know, it's just going to be a one-time thing, because that'll be, you know, the ultimate goal. And I've, you know, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, that's just a little channel update for you guys who actually enjoy watching my videos. I appreciate every single one of you guys who have subscribed and watched me dribble on about trains and drool over trains for years on end. But that's a channel update, and gonna get the next couple trains here and then finish the video up. Yeah, for those who don't know, the last vlog will most definitely be Heathcote. I mean, you got to end where you started, Heathcote, and I'm planning for it to be vlog 500 and cap all the vlogging off there, and just, you know, start to go with my own tangent and go and film things I want to see, you know? I think that's fair enough.
To Sydenham, then St Peters, Helstonville.
And with the PIDs saying that the next train's in 9 minutes, a train has pulled up on platform 1 here at Bankstown, B21. How to confuse passengers 100% of the time. This train does not exist on the PIDs, but it's a City Circle service now departing.
The next train to arrive on platform 2 ends here. Please do not get on this train.
Well, that's not good. I was going to get on the next train to Lidcombe, but based on that announcement, it's just been cited to terminate here.
The next train to arrive on
That's not good.
platform 1 goes to City.
Well, it's become clear why they've decided to terminate the next services, because there's another Lidcombe service just 3 minutes behind it. So yeah, I'm assuming it's going to come here into platform 2, terminate, run into the, because there is a middle track here at Bankstown in between platforms 2 and 1. They can terminate trains in. I'm assuming he's going to run into there and then run back out onto platform 1, which is good in a way. I mean, it's not great that my train was canned, but it's good in a way because it means that things are underway to make sure the network recovers in time for afternoon peak. If they're making little moves like that, it's cutting time off of how late it was, because the next train that pulls in is about half an hour late. So yeah, seems like a good sign in that regard. And arriving alongside platform 2 here at Bankstown, we'll have what is soon to become quite a regular thing, a terminating service. Yeah, I know. With the metro opening, a lot of trains are going to be terminating here. Anyway, this train was scheduled to go all the way through to Lidcombe, but it's running about 35 minutes late. So yeah, it's going to terminate and quickly turn around in the middle siding? Something else, isn't it? A6 is the set. I wonder how many confused people are going to try and board this train. Probably a lot. Now, I know this is going to be a controversial issue, but I want to hear your opinion. Put your comments down below. Should Sydney Trains make multi-language announcements? Because it seems that there's definitely a language barrier here at Bankstown. I mean, common international languages. We are a multi-nation, multicultural country. It makes sense for Sydney Trains to maybe make international announcements, because it just seems like the train pulled in here, guard was making multiple announcements, platform was making multiple announcements, you still had people get on, you still had people staying on board the train. So maybe that's what we need, is for multicultural, multi-language announcements at more, ethnically diverse stations. That's my opinion on the matter. Of course, they'd have to be automated. I'm not expecting every Sydney Trains employee to start speaking Chinese. A30 arriving for a City Circle service, and A6 is going to be heading back into the centre road here before turning around and forming another City Circle service.
The train on platform 2 ends here.
It's not looking too great. I might end up on a bus to Lidcombe at this rate. This city service is sitting here due to that fat red signal over there. That is meant to be the Lidcombe service, but according to Transit App's live real tracking, it says that it is now terminating here. And this service, the guard has had to run through the train to make sure everyone's off before they turn around. Not looking too great. A bit of a kerfuffle here at Bankstown. Let's see how things go. City Circle service now departing. A6 now pulling into what I'm assuming is the centre road. Makes sense. A30, City Circle service. Now the question is, what will this next train pull in? Seems like they're doing the same thing with the next Lidcombe service. They're just running it in and terminating it. Not looking too great for my plan of getting to Lidcombe to change. A5. A6 and A5, both terminating.
Train on platform 2 terminates here, please do not board this train. This train on platform number 2 terminates here, please do not board this train.
I don't think they told the people on the train that, because everyone doesn't look like they're ready to leave. And people are ready to board. This is not going to end well again.
The train on platform 2 ends here. Please do not get on this train.
It doesn't seem to matter how many announcements you make, people are still going to try and board a terminating train, simply because of the fact that people don't know that this is a terminating train. When you terminate it with no notice, who's going to know? A22, another city service. Seems like they're focusing on getting the city services through at the moment before they fix any western bound trains.
Train on platform 2 ends here. Please do not get on this train.
So after deboarding 2 trains of Lidcombe services, seems like the next scheduled Lidcombe service is meant to be in 17 minutes, which is not great. They've deboarded 2 full trains of people and told them the next train's in 17 minutes. But, you know, things are changing rapidly here, so maybe you'll never know what's going to happen. A22 departing for a city service. Now the guard has to run through all the carriages, make sure that there's no one still sitting on board before running back. It doesn't seem like the most efficient process, in all honesty. It's not looking too great. At this rate, I'm thinking about that bus, but I am tapped in, so it's like,
Redfern Central.
Now, as far as I'm aware, there are not many timetabled K sets to run during the off-peak. Maybe this was an extra run, maybe I haven't just skimmed the timetable enough, but we have an 8-car K set which is supposed to run to Liverpool, but the announcements are saying that it's terminating here, so so I don't know what Sydney Trains' plan is at the moment. So far they've deboarded 2 Lidcombe services, and they're going to deboard another service, a Liverpool service. Like, not looking great.
Your attention customers, the next train to around platform number 2 will be a Opal service stopping around Sefton, Chester, Parramatta, Opal, and Opal. Once again, customers, the next train to around platform number 2 will be a Liverpool service stopping around Sefton, Parramatta, Opal, and Opal. Customers waiting for the Lidcombe service, please be advised your Lidcombe service will be in 15 minutes time.
K63 leading 4 cars. Liverpool bound train now departing from platform number 2. K63 leading 4 cars. People still trying to get on it.
Please allow the rest of travel time to your
K95 trailing 4 cars of that set.
Stops may change at short notice, and trips will take longer than normal. As a result of the communication issue, fact station information screens are showing incorrect information.
Anyway guys, with trains still being hectic and them changing information at a moment's notice, I'm going to call it quits on taking the train to Lidcombe and hop on the bus, which arrives in 5 minutes. It's just a schmozzle at the moment. They keep terminating trains, turning them around, putting them in different places. There's one now sitting in the centre road there, but it's just too much of a hassle. In my opinion, they should make an announcement that there is a bus service you can catch to get you to Lidcombe. You know, that departs in 5 minutes, but yeah, my opinion only. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to go catch my bus to Lidcombe now because they're cancelled every second service. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye for now. Tap on reversal. 80 cents that cost me. That journey to just sit at Bankstown station and see every train cancelled. Love that. Yeah, as I said, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.